Good morning, my dear students. This is Arul Murugan. Welcome to my digital class. Chapter name Database Concepts. Lecture video part 8. In today's topic, we are going to discuss different types of architecture. See, the design of a database management system highly depends on its architecture. We should know what is architecture. Architecture is nothing but designing a table. Understand? So what is designing a table in the sense like what is table name? In a table, how many columns should be there? What is the column name? And what are all the constraints? So these are all things are called as a architecture. So based on the architecture, the designing of a database management system will be there. Understand? Here there are three types of database architectures. First one, logical one tier. Second one, logical two tier client server architecture. Third one, logical three tier client server architectures. We will see one by one. First, logical one tier architecture. Here, entity where user directly sites on DBMS. What is entity? It is nothing but table. Where the table will store? The table will be stored in a database. Where the database will be available? The database will be available in the server, which means the user will access the server directly. Understand? Too simple. Second point, any changes done here will directly be done on DBMS itself. So if you are do any changes in the database, that will be reflected in the DBMS itself. And it does not provide any handy tools like API, application programming interfaces like that. Probably database designer and programmers use this one tier architecture. So we can see with a small example, assume that if we are going to access the database, generally where the database will be there in the server. So if you access the server directly and if you are accessing the database without using any handy tools, which is called one tier architecture. So who all will access? Generally database designer and programmers will be use this one tier architecture. So if you do any changes in the database, the changes immediately will reflect in the database management system itself. Next, two tier client server architecture. So here there are two terms, client and server. Here uses a interface program, user interface program and application programs. So application program interface and user interface programs runs on client side. So in a client side we are running a program is called user interface program or application interface program. The interface is called ODBC. What is ODBC? Open Database Connectivity. So this is provides API that allows a client-side program to call DBMS. So you should understand client and server. Where the database is stored, the database stored in a server. So we are client. So from the client, we are accessing the server. So if you want to access the server, we need one program which is called user interface program or application program. So generally this user interface program and application interface program is called ODBC, Open Database Connectivity. Where the ODBC will be stored? The ODBC will be stored in the client side. So what is the use? The ODBC provide API, which means application program interface. What is the use of API? Which is allows a client to call database. Understand? Logical three tier client server architecture commonly we are using in the web application. So the intermediate layer is called application server or web server. So three tier means first one is client. So in intermediate there is a I'm sorry, layer is called application server or web server and finally server. Understand? So this is three tier. First client, next application server or web server, and finally server. This layer, which layer means this intermediate layer. So this application server or web server, it is like a medium to sending partially processed data between database, which means server, and client. So it acts like a medium between client and server. What is the use? It is sending partially processed data between client and server. So we can see one small example. You are searching top 10 commerce college in Bangalore. So how you have to search? With the help of browser. So that browser, where it is installed, the browser is installed in your client system. Understand? So client is a one layer. So you are typing top 10 commerce college in Bangalore. So first tier. So the data will be send to next layer, which is application server or web server. So what is the use of the server? Means it is used to link both client and server. So what is the major role of this application server and web server? In the sense, it will process the data. So this is the logical tier. So with the help of this application server or web server, it will process the data. So it will process. So what are all the top 10 commerce colleges are available in the Bangalore? So it will be search in the database. Can you able to understand? The client will send the query. The query will be catched by the application server. It will process. Then it will get some some idea or some query. The query will be searched in the database. Then it will get back from the application get back from the server. Then it will projected it to the client side. You can see there are three layers. The first one is client, second one is application server or web server, and database server. So what is the use? UGI, which means graphical user interface, which means our web browser. So if you are giving any query, top 10 commerce college in Bangalore, so that will be processed in application process in a web page. Then it will be accessed in the database. You can see this. First one is presentation tier. So what is a presentation tier? Which is nothing but in our web browser. In application tier only, all the process will be take place. Finally, the data will be searched in the database. Then the result will be projected to us. Understand? So this is three tier architecture. So two simple concept. There are three types of database architecture. First one, logical one tier architecture. Second one, logical two tier client server architecture. And third one, logical three tier architecture. One tier means you are accessing the database directly in a server. Two tier means in a client side we are running one program, user interface program or application program interface. Generally it is called ODBC, Open Database Interface Connectivity, which is used to call the server. Two tier. So client side we are executing ODBC. With the help of ODBC we are accessing the server. This is two tier. Three tier means between client and server we are having intermediate layer is called application server or web server. Understand? You just watch this video one more time. Still, if you have any doubt, you can call me or you can message me. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video. We will see in a next class with some other topic. Thank you.